Yo, what it do, what it do? Here, let me turn this down a little bit. Josh Twerks, what it do, man? What you got going on? So, I've been coding some of the story to the game a bit. So I'm gonna continue working on some of that. Definitely got a lot of shit to do on the story. There's 5 acts, and I'm just on the very first objective, so. Not much, man. Been out for like 2 hours, LMAO. So annoying, been back home and back out again. Back home now? Damn, what do you have to go do, man? It's been back and forth, man. I hate days like that. Actually, I hate having to leave the house at all. I just prefer to stay home. I'd be cool with never having to leave. So, we'll go here. So one of the things I would like to do is change the intro scene and dialogue thing. So right now this just plays on a timer. I would like to... Can I do inputs in a widget? Does that work? Because that would be useful. Yeah, you can. I think only with the functions, though. Only with the functions. Well, we're gonna see if this works. I just gotta figure out what the hell I'm doing in the code here first. On key down override? Oh, I can't use this. Let's see. So. Where the hell is that? Let's just type in key. On key down? In key event, any key might work. Well, let's try any key. We'll try that first, just to see. That's the one. Yeah, we'll try that next. I just gotta figure out. I think I need to. Let me just figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, so it starts and it plays this. And then it plays this. This is what... Instead of doing this on a timer, I want to do this on a key. Let's see if it works. Right there. And do that. K Nisili, Ayo, what's up, K Nisili? Stick. Let's go, lad. What's up, Stick? What you got going on, man? Alright, let's see if there's any key works. Did you get a new cam? I did not. Oh, well, my cam is a little wonky. Let me switch that. Did I get a new cam? No. Oh, wait. There's also other keys too. I didn't know that. Other keys. AL, does that say ALC? Wowie, what's up? What do, what do? Any key, VQ, etc. Any key. I only see this. Let's just see if the key works. We'll test it real quick. Ah, crash. Insta crash. Let's figure out why. Looks different. I'm on mobile though. I've been tweaking my settings, so it might be that. I've been tweaking my settings, trying to get the, cause like if you look in the bottom left of my cam, there's like this shadowy spot where I just can't quite get it green screened out because there's not like over here. There's like just not enough light, and I've been trying to key that part out as much as I can. So I've been tweaking the settings. Let's go back. And there's other letters too, so if you write any keyboard event, it comes up with all the keys. And they work. Hell yeah! Did you just test it? We'll give it a test. Something that may have... Let me go back in. Actually, let me go into the truck blueprint. That would be why then? Yeah, that's probably why then. I've been tweaking the hell out of my camera settings. Let's go into this blueprint, and I need to... Where is it? Set this back to that. Let's press play again and see if we get an insta crash. Might be something going on to crash. Okay, no insta crash. Okay, so that is restarting that animation. Let's go back to this. I've got my Steam page almost set up. Just need some more screenshots and I can publish it. Hey, I'm in the process of setting my Steam page up as well. That's dope. Yeah, I had to send in my ID and stuff yesterday. So I haven't quite start setting up the actual page, but yeah, I'm getting all the Steamworks stuff done. Hey, let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be cool getting a Steam page up. That's why I'm working on the story now, so that I can actually like get the Steam page up as soon as possible and start getting wish lists. You should hear back from them fairly quickly. About 2 days for me. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. Opening scene fade out. So let me... Opening scene fade out. Let me see why... Let me just play and not press anything. Okay. Okay, so if you do click... We need a do once there. So it does work. So we can get rid of this. And we're gonna do a do once. And then we will do at the end of this, I want to change some things. We'll do this again, but we'll also let me think. Because if we do it's the store page publishing process that's the longest. Yeah, I've heard they gotta like review the game and shit for that, right? I also need to set up a cool itch profile. I also recommend publish the game to there too. But up to you. I don't know if I'll be able to publish it there because of the size. I mean, I did a package the other day, and the size isn't that big yet. But it very well could get there. Where did I put it? Right now, this whole thing is 2.5 gigs. Yeah. Alright, I gotta think about how I want to do this, because if I do once here... Because I'm gonna want them to be able to use this again, but I want to put some other text other than the one text that we have right now. You can contact them about seeing if you can upload a game more than a gig, but they will only let you if your game is cool to them. Oh, is 1 gigabyte the limit? Holy shit. Okay, so I'm already over the limit. That's insane. Let me also... I need to turn this into a variable. Pro text. Ben said he's not watching you. You suck. Well, he sucks too. It'll be alright. Need to go way, way up. I agree. Ben says fuck off. Ben is here. What's up, Ben? What you got going on, man? What it do? What it do? Alright, so... let's do... I think we're gonna need some bulls here. We're gonna need some bulls. First line done. Instead of a instead of a do, well, no, we'll leave the do once. I don't suck. My teachers in school said I was special. They did, huh? Well, that was very nice of them. We'll do that, and then what we'll do is we will so right here into the text, I'm gonna set text. That I don't suck my teachers in school. Oh, I already read that. It's because you're not special, Josh. Nobody ever told me that. Teachers in my school always used to tell me that I'm better than what I was in school, though. I got in the wrong crowd and misbehaved, and my teachers had to constantly tell me that I'm better than that, but... I'm sure there was probably worse crowds to get into, though, right? You weren't out there smoking crack or anything, were you? But if not, there's always a worse crowd. Turning Cog, yo, what's up? Like Xavier's school for the gifted? Or did they make you wear the Hannibal Lecter mask? Gifted doesn't always mean what you think it means. That's true. It could go a few different ways. What's up, Turning Cog? What you got going on? Nope, he was. I was smoking cigarettes, though. I saw him. Ben says you was smoking crack, man. Smoking that. Krenak. Let me go to animation. I potentially want to aw, you son of a cunt, man. I potentially want to change the font here to this. Yeah, I like that font better. Okay, so we're gonna set text to the second text will be this. And then what we want to do is we want to right, well, let's do it. First line done. We'll set this to true right here. Pull this guy up. And then we will reset. Let me just make a custom event. Reset intro. We'll do that there, and then at the end here, we'll reset intro right at the end here. And let's actually flip these. Set the text first, and then play the animation. Like that. There we go. We can't all be as smart as you, man. Hell yeah. I was in the smoking cigarettes between classes crowd. Yeah, I did a little bit of that too my senior year. One of my buddies lived across the street from the high school. So we would, on lunch, we'd just go walk outside, walk into his driveway and smoke cigarettes over there. Not me. Josh was. I saw him. Hell yeah. Bro, I got a lot of cleanup done on my project last night. Hell yeah, what'd you get done, man? I got no cleanup done on my project last night. I went to work last night. I got nothing done. That's normal in Scottish schools. Every morning and after school, I would walk to the back entrance exit, and it would reek like weed. Oh yeah, dude. You can't go anywhere without smelling weed these days. People be smoking weed everywhere. So we'll do this right here. Actually, we need another bool. It's gonna be second line done. And if it is not, we will do this, and we can unplug this for now. And don't need that. We'll do this here, and then we'll do exactly what we're doing before. We'll set second line done right here, and all of this I'll just copy over. And then the third text will be this. Hell yeah. Nope. I mean, I did once or twice, but that wasn't the time I kept smoking it. That was during my college days. Hold on, what? You smoked crack? Is that what you're saying? Oh, actually, this needs to be not there. This needs to be there. And then, on the third, we will do just this. And then we will do this. And we don't need that sequence here anymore. Let's get rid of this, pull this guy down. And we can plug this guy right here. And try to make some room. Actually, let's just move this up. Let's see if that works. We shall see. Press the key. Okay, so that was a little too fast. So, we should... let's see... We'll grab this. And we can get rid of that, I think. Just paste this guy in. We're gonna rename this. Oh, actually, we should do this on the first line. Why are my chats not updating? Oh, I scrolled up, that's why. They are updating, I was just scrolled up. Let's see what I missed. For about a week or two every day. Bad man. Took a very bad trip to make me stop. I got no project, so beat that. What, you don't beat your project? Never smoked it since? You smoked crack for real? Did you delete your project last night? I think Ben deleted his project. I think that's a daily occurrence for Ben. I believe I've got gameplay tags still working, so I can clean up a shit ton of bulls. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dope, dope. We all have a pass? Hakuna Matata? Damn right. I damn sure got a pass. I don't want to know about my crazy days. But to be honest, that was only because my girlfriend at the time was also doing it. Really? Interesting. Mr. Lapoo? Is that what it's? Lapoo? Hello? What's up? What you got going on? Because nobody's chatting, Carrie? Dude, I was straight up, I was just scrolled up. No, I saw it updating on the stream view. I was like, why am I not seeing these chats? And it made me realize I was scrolled up. Excuse me, how long does it take to understand the logic of the blueprint, bro? It depends. Depends on how much you do it. I think you could start to understand it within your first year. If you do it a lot. For me, it took probably about 3 years, but I wasn't really consistent my first couple of years. Like, I would do it, I would like mess around with it and then not touch it for like months at a time kind of thing. But I think if you stuck to it and consistently, you know, learned about it, I think you could start to understand it within your first year. Hell yeah, Lapoo. Yeah, that's a cool name. Alright, so right here, let's do... where did I move that thing? Let's plug this here. And we'll plug... we'll unplug that for now. Get rid of that. We don't want to remove from parent here. Plug this guy in. Let's rename this to end of first line. There are plenty of samples of BP logic in the content example project from Epic, and they update it every engine version. Yeah, you could definitely, there's so many resources out there to learn blueprints now. Yeah. I still don't know what's going on in BP, so, don't bother, honestly. You know what's going on. You can do BPs. Break it, figure it out. Make some friends. Yeah, that definitely helps. That is kind of how you learn. Like, once you start understanding like little things here and there, just like start building shit. See what happens. Test your knowledge. You do know what's going on? Yeah, you know what's going on, man. You're awesome at BP? Hell yeah. Okay, so on finished, set text, play this. Let's see if that works. Actually, let's see. We might need another on finished here. Because I don't want them to be able to click again, really, until the text is showing, but we'll just see. So let it fade in, and if we click, it fades out, and then it didn't change the text. It didn't change the text fast enough. So I think we do still need unfinished. Opening scene fade out unfinished. Why did it... It did set the text, and then it played the it should have set the text before that second animation played. Let's look at what's going on. And we click. Hold on. Let me look at that again. Click. It fades. It fades back in. Until we click. Opening scene fade out on finished. Oh, first line done. This is false. Why did it go to true? I think because if you click at all before then. So what we need is we need an unfinished for this guy right here. Unfinished. Custom events, and we'll call this first line fade in finished. And we'll do we'll just do another bool. First line intro fade in done. And on finished, we'll set this to true. On and then right here we'll put a branch. And if it is, then we could do that. Christopher Benoit. Well, I don't know why I didn't get a sub notification, but I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Also, it looks like the music got snagged. Let me see what the hell's going on. Why you snag music? Damn YouTube playlists. Shit in the bed. Alright, let me catch up here. Friends, I wish I had them. You got friends, man. Then you can ask your friend why your shit is broken, and then they point out a checkbox you didn't know existed. Yeah, man, that shit happens for sure. Okay, well now I'm trying to understand C# because I'm still a beginner programmer. C#. Why are you learning C#? Do you use Unity as well? Because you don't need C# for Unreal Engine. Turning cog, I love it when that happens. 4 days to find a tick box. It's good fun. Shit happens, man. Stream Elements is your friend? Yeah, Stream Elements is your good homie, Ben. Oh, Streamlabs, not Stream Elements? I mean, it's both. It's both. Kate and Ben can have more than one friend. True. That's true. That is a possibility. Can't live stream. I'm too scared, man. You can do it, man. You've already been on live stream already. Why can't you do it? Oh no, I have better internet. I might try and do a stream real soon. Upload speed is like 150 megabytes or something like that. 150? That's a shitload. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Streaming is distracting, but a good way to feel accountable to keep going. Where's that prison yard Carrie was working on ages ago? Is that Poise Scrap Prison Yard? You talking about the asylum? That thing? I actually still have it in my... Oh, I don't have my external hard drive plugged in. Let me plug that in. Yeah. Once this loads, it is still... It's still in here. Yeah, right here. I still got the project. I got a few projects in here that I've like messed around with and just chunked away. Y'all suck, man. Everybody sucks a little bit. Nice. I wish I could get Ethernet, because I should be getting gigabyte download and like 500 upload or something. But just now it's 600 down and 100 up. Just fine. I'm not fussed. Yeah, that sounds plenty good enough. I used to watch this one dude on Twitch. It was a good time. What dude? I use Wi-Fi too, getting about 250 megabytes and 150 megabytes upload. Hell yeah. We have a 900 plan? That's a shitload, man. My feet are so small, is that normal? I mean, I guess for some people. I don't think the internet will like me. Sort of uncapped, man. What do you mean? Of course. Yeah, he is. The asylum? Yeah. Yeah, the asylum? Yeah, I still got it. Yeah, I mean, I guess the project is pretty much on an indefinite hold. I'm hanging on to it for just in case, but there was a lot of, I don't know. It didn't feel good. It doesn't feel as good as this project. That's for damn sure. Also slightly too big. I'll have something for you soon, maybe 2 to 5 days. The people I talk to on the internet 9 times out of 10, they hate me. I mean, that's how it goes. Alright, what the hell was I doing here? Let's see if this changes things. That bull I put in. So now, if I click... That didn't change that, but... let me look at the... We don't hate you? Yeah, not everybody. Not everybody hates you. So let me see what the hell is going on here. So now, if I click... And we look at this... Okay, now it does go false. It just Why is it not setting the text here? Is it because... Maybe I do need to play the animation first and then set the text? Maybe because the animation is tied to the initial text, it's going back to the original text. Let's try that. Okay, so it fades in, we click, it fades out, fades back in on the same old dumbass text. Why is it not setting the text? Strange. It should. Yeah, sure, Ben. Keep believing that seems great for your self-esteem. Midnight Moonlight Games. High five. What's up? What you got going on? What it do? What it do? I'm abrasive and not meant for everyone to get along with, and I use it to filter out people. Can really only keep 100 people in your circles. They may as well be good people. Yeah, isn't that like that's like something to do with the brain, right? Like you can only really remember like 100 people or so, or something like that. Shit, I got less than that many people in my circle. I got like maybe 15. Got like 2. Yeah, well, I'm like kind of including family, because you like remember family and stuff, right? Yeah, it has to do with human memory cap. Yeah, I've heard about that. All right, so let's look at what the hell is going on here. So we click, And it goes down here, it plays the animation. We set this line to done. Opening scene fade out. We play this animation. Oh, you know what? So I think... Fade out. Let's get rid of this completely. Because... let's just see what that does for now. Let's just get rid of that second animation completely. Spot Fiari, Unreal Engine 5, that's quite restrictive for folks with weaker hardware. It is. It is a very, very heavy engine. Sadly. But yeah. But what's up? What it do, what it do? Damn, it's still not setting the text. That's kind of crazy. I even got rid of that animation. The way this works must be quite different than what I'm thinking how it works. So we click. Plays. And then on finished. I literally just watched it fire and it did not set the text. What the hell? Why not? So, I think what we could do is we could just straight up only do a fade in, and then when we're changing text, we don't need to animate the transitions. We just change the text. That might be a better route. Oh god, I try not to? What do you try not to do? Alright, so let's try that. Let's just get rid of the fade out. And then we will get rid of that as well. And just do this. Let's test that real quick. So we'll get a fade in, and then we can click, it changes, we click, and it does that other, okay, so that works, that's fine. Remember my family? Oh, yeah. I remember a good bit of my family. Sometimes you do be forgetting some of them, though, right? Alright, so we'll get rid of that fade, and then we'll get rid of that. And then we can, right here, instead of fade out right here, let's get rid of that. Actually, let's just move this to let's get rid of that. Second line is done. Okay, so we're only doing fade out right here. No text change. And then we can plug this guy and delete that guy, move this guy down, plug this up, plug this guy in. And let's see how that does. I forget them all. It's great. You forget everybody? I don't forget everybody. Alright, let's see if that works. So we click, and we click, and we get a fade out. Oh, it started over. Why'd you start over? That's not what it's supposed to do. Let's get rid of all this. Let me see why the hell that just started over. Oh, no. This game needs more caked up protagonists? Why, you don't like redneck dudes' booty cheeks? I mean, we could cake them up. We could. It is a possibility. Alright, let's figure out why the hell that... Fade in text. Where's the Daisy Dukes? The Daisy Dukes? I'll show you the Daisy Dukes. Let's pull the Daisy Dukes in here. Here we go. Right here. Here we go. Sexy, right? Goon sells games? This is all the goon you need, man. All the goon you need. Some jiggle physics on that ass. We could. It is a possibility. I think in CC4 they do have a way to set up jiggle physics pretty easily. My chat didn't update for a minute there. It looked like you was talking to yourself again. I was just talking about booty cheeks, and you were like, what the hell is he talking about? Alright, let's see. He does talk to himself a lot. I do. Alright, let's watch what the hell is going on here and figure out why that scene started over. So we click, and we click. Fade out. Opening scene, fade out. Hold on. Is it adding... I think it's adding this widget twice somehow. And I think what's happening is it's removing the original. It fades out and then I see the original start, or like the second one. Why is it adding the widget twice? Let me figure out where I'm adding the widget. Blueprints. Where did I set this up? I think it's in here. Hey, widget, add a viewport, start opening scene, set movement node. Let me watch this. Oh, you know what? I think I know exactly why. I think it's because... Let me click on him. And let's get rid of... He has the component on him as well. Let's delete the component off of him. If it'll damn let me. Pressing delete and it's doing nothing. Damn Unreal Engine. Delete! Go away! I don't want you. Oh, it won't let me. Why not? Oh, because it's probably on... base AI. Yeah, we'll delete that. Let's see if that fixes it. What about the ladies in Gay Men? They need a thick male too. Yeah, I mean, we could just cake everybody up. Just everybody in the game has big asses. Is it already in the scene before you spawn that shit? I think it's because they both have that component that is running that initial, that's running this. I think that's why. We'll see if that fixes it. Oh, he's got an error. Why does he have an error? Let me grab this. Let me grab my player ref. Get rid of that. And grab objectives. Plug that guy in. Now, let's see. Caked Up Curse? That's the name of the game now. Just Caked Up Curse. So we click, and we click, and it fades. And yes, that was exactly the issue. Okay, so we have another issue that I'm not being placed soon enough in the truck. Let's see why. Start truck scene is driving. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Move from parent. Start truck scene. Let's see. Start truck scene. Let's go to the... So that is on the fade out. So we need to, instead of doing this on fade out, on it finished, we'll just do the remove from parent here. And we'll just do like a 1.5 second delay. And start truck scene. Yeah, let's try that. Oh god. Oh, is that an ass shake? Got the booty shakes emotes. Demus draws. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Alright, so now, let's see. Alright, so we click, and we click. And it fades, and it starts. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, something else we're gonna do on this ride is we're gonna add there's gonna be some dialogue here. So I set up a dialogue tree data table yesterday, so I'm gonna need to work through setting up the dialogue stuff. I love this song. You talking about the country song? I listened to this in the shower. Did you? Alright, so the next thing we should add a I'm gonna add a let me duplicate this text. I can't duplicate it. Lame. Border. Just grab another text. Text. Anchor it to the bottom. 0.5. 0.5. Alright, I'm gonna go no cam for a moment, because we're probably on ads. So I need to add a text here that says press any key. So that people don't just stare at the screen and are wondering what why is the text not changing? And we'll make this and we'll make the size 36. See how that looks. It's gonna say press any key. I'm wondering if I should fade it in initially, then add it to the fade out as well. So we will add the text here. And can I copy this? 'Cause that would be useful. Perfect. So now the fade out. Border, intro text. Let's add this text. And that, no, this one, this text. There we go. Text, and I will copy this and paste, and it will fade. Cool. So let's check that. Okay, so it's initially visible, so we need to go to this, look for render opacity, set that to 0 initially. Cool. Perfect. There's something else I'm wanting to do in that part. Is add some sounds. There's a sound pack I've been meaning to add anyways, so. This one that I bought forever ago. I'll add this. Let me pause the music a moment so I can hear what the hell we're listening to here. I need... might not have what I need, actually. There's definitely going to be useful stuff in here, but I need... Let me look in this pack. I think this is all mostly music, but it could work. Something like that. Definitely something a little not crazy. Yeah, I think that one's pretty good. Ooh-woo! Who did an ooh-woo? Josh Works! You son of a bitch. Ooh-woo! Let's see. Let me find my sounds folder. Move this guy there. I need to organize some of this shit. This one. Let me click on that, and we are going to go to graph. You son of a bitch. We can start that back up for the moment. So what we want to do is right here, we're going to play sound, or actually we need to spawn sound. Spawn sound 2D. And we'll plug that guy in. Remote to variable. Intro. Text. Song. I'm also gonna go into... Oi, Josh's mom is lovely. Stop being mean, man. Wait a minute, did I say something about his mom? Let's set that to 0.5 for now. And then what we'll do is on the very end, right here, we'll get intro text song, and we will fade out. And then, let's grab a sequence here, actually. We'll fade out for, 2 seconds. And then delay, 2.2 seconds. And grab this. And stop. Bosserus, I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. How goes it? What it do, what it do? So let's see how that is. Let me pause the music again for a moment. That can go away. Play. Click, click, click. Perfect. We got an error. Why do we have an error? Oh, is it because it's not valid? We should do an is valid. We'll just do validated get is valid. Then we stop. Hello, nice. Is your link for wish list on Steam? Not yet. I'm in the process of setting up the Steam right now. I did all the Steamworks stuff over the last couple of days. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to work that out, and it'll be up soonish. That's kind of why I'm working on the story now. I'm like coding out the story so I can get some decent screenshots and stuff to put on there. Because I would like to have, like, you know, moments that are actually in the game on there rather than just like just pictures of the what the world looks like, you know. How goes it? All right, so we click, and click. Okay, perfect, and no error. I make wish list for you, you make for me. Hee hee, sure. I'll wish list your game. Do you have a wish list up? I'll bring webcam back as well. Okay, so I think that is good. Me intro text input in transitions. Yes, hello, you back? Yeah, send me a link. I'll give you a wish list. Dinesh, ooh, what's up, Dinesh? How goes it? That's so cool, man. What's cool? Let's click start the opening scene. Cool. Let me go back into the sounds folder. I need to start organizing some of this. This can go in here. These... Most of this is just gonna go... inside the sound effects folder. Sound effects. Idle. Drawer. All of these can go in there. I can share a link here or a private message. You should be able to share a link here. I think it's just YouTube that'll auto block links. Whichever you prefer. Let's check it out. Thank you, no problem. Let's see. So this is the first game, or your game. Here, let me, do you care if we watch the trailer? Do you mind if we watch it? Look at the pictures. Hell yeah. Looking pretty spooky. Forrester receives a call. A colleague vanished near an abandoned cabin. Deep night, locked doors. No way out. Explore. Yes, but it's not so great. I'm sure it's fine. We'll check it out. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Wish list. Added to the wish list. Let's see. Start that back up. Yeah, it was on itch. Now it's on Steam. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm in the process of getting my, my Steam stuff set up. Hopefully, we'll be up fairly soon. Oh, fuck that, man. Most trailers I see on Steam are just running in fields. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good trailer. I think it was pretty good. Alright, so... I think we got the intro here set up. For the most part. So now I need to set up the dialogue tree stuff. So that's probably going to be a pain in the ass. Also gonna do, I see your progress in your development. You are a beast, my friend. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work. Basically working on this in all my free time. I'd probably be a lot further if I didn't have to work at my job, but sadly I gotta work at a job. Hell yeah. Quit that shit yet? Nah, I'm not gonna quit. So I actually did get some good news. So I was digging through my email today and I found an email from my job saying that I can sign up for insurance now. And I can sign up through August, so looks like I should be getting my insurance back. Thank God. Apparently they sent me that email like a week or so ago. And I just didn't see it until today when I was digging through it. Oh, that's awesome news. Yeah, that's good news. Glad I didn't quit. You know how pissed I would have been if I would have quit and then, like, found that email? Oh, good job you did. Just be like, fuck this. Yeah, dude, I was this close. I was this close, dude. I would have been so pissed. So pissed. I can also get rid of some of this back here. That would have been not good. Yeah. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna give it a couple of weeks to get my average hours up. I think I'm gonna try to apply for my insurance and stuff like mid-July-ish to get my hours up. Okay, something else I need to do is reset these rocks, because I changed the road here a bit and now some of them are floating. So let's fix that. Let's go to PFT, blueprints, PFT spawner, procedural foliage, placement tool. So this guy in the center. Pull it way up. And we'll set this 2000. 2000. And let me go find one of these rocks. search this. And we can get rid of these here. Oh, that foliage can be tricky? What foliage? Oh, you're talking about like procedural foliage and shit? Yeah, you move the landscape at all and it's gonna be just floating in the air. Where the hell is the actors list? Put that in there. And we'll do a uniform scale of 0.7 to 2. Not 3, 2. Yeah, and all fucked up. Yeah, that's what happened. I moved the road around a little bit in this area. So now, like, some of the shit was floating. Mostly the rocks. So yeah, gotta redo it. So let's spawn. Oh, it spawned on the truck. Wonderful. Let's delete that. We gotta check the road, make sure it didn't spawn anywhere on the road or like on the cabin. There's one right here, we could delete that. There's a big one right here, right in the middle of the road. There's also one right here that I'm not yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. We'll get rid of that one. It's a hint that some shit is going to happen in the game. What is the rocks? The floating rocks? Alright, let's make sure there's none on the building. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I think most people would look at it and be like, oh man, this dev fucked up. That's what I would think if I saw that. Alright, I think we should be good. We'll just do another pass through the road, unlit, make sure. Alright, we should be good. Should be good. Cool. So now, let's click on that. And we will convert to HISM. And click on this guy. And we're gonna set... We'll set this to like 10... Well, we'll set this to 5,000. Set this to 10,000. Something like that. Just see if we see any popping in. How far do we have to be for that to pop out? Let's set it to 12,000. I think that's alright. Like, what the fuck? I wanted me to winch not flowing rock? Yeah, man. People would be like, man, this guy sucks. This game sucks. Alright, so now we could just get rid of that. And let me check this. Okay, it is nanite. Cool. So now let's go to... I need to work on my dialog widget. Print widgets. Dialog. Well, if it sucks, it needs to sucks in a good way? Yeah, like scaring the shit out of somebody, right? Alright, so we got this. And we need... I need 3 buttons. So, button... Actually, I need a vertical box. Vertical box first. And we'll anchor this to the bottom. 0.5 and 0.5. And we'll throw button on this guy. And the vertical box size the contents. Actually, maybe we don't want to size the yeah, we'll leave it like this actually. So we'll position. Oh, whoops. Position up to like here and size it up a bit. Size that up a bit. Okay, so maybe we do need to size the content actually, because it's gonna have a gap in it. Or we could set that to fill and then oh, whoops. Set that to where'd it go? Okay, fill vertical box, unsize the content, and now if we size, okay, cool, perfect. Perfect, and if we throw some text onto the button. Also, let me look at my reference for a dialog box. I forget if they had any kind of background or not. Oh, I got rid of the fucking screenshot. Lame. Let me just Google it. Okay, so there is not. Cool. I think what I'll do is when you hover over it, I'll add like an animation where it like scales up or something like that, so you know which one you're hovered over, something like that. You can put background image to make it easy. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'm just wondering if it would be ugly. For now, I'm gonna do no background, and we might tweak it later. Background color alpha to 0. And we'll do text. We'll set this to yellow and outline size of 1. And we'll name this button option 1 button, and we'll call this option 1 text. We'll also make that a variable, and we will duplicate. Here, let me actually do a padding of 8, and on the text we'll do a center, yeah, but the set that to 0, yeah. So if we duplicate, okay, you know what? I think the buttons are gonna need their own size box. So wrap size box. Let's duplicate. Yeah, so we're gonna need to, on the vertical box, we're gonna need to size this guy up quite a bit, and then this guy doesn't need to be fill. Then duplicate and duplicate. Cool. That works. We'll call this option 2 button. Option 2 text. Call this option 3 button. And option 3 text. Cool. And on the vertical box, I guess that's fine for now. Also on the text, we're gonna change this to that. And that. And that. Okay. So what we're gonna do, let's for the button, let's do an on hovered. And then this is on option 1 button. We will get option 1 text and set scale. Set render scale. What is it right now? Render. Scale is just 1 and 1. We'll set it to 1.2 maybe on both. And then on unhovered, we'll set it back to 1. Unhovered, duplicate that. One and 1. Cool. And we need to do that for each of these. So, oh, whoops, not on clicked, on hovered. So we'll do on hovered, and then on unhovered for that one, and same for here. We'll do on hovered and on unhovered, and I'll just duplicate these twice. And change. This will be option 2 text. And this will be option 3 text. Cool. In the future, will you create an animation to the button? Potentially. I'm gonna see how this looks first, though. Because it might not need an animation. It might look fine if it just snaps slightly bigger instantly. We shall see. So I need to set up when I'm going to start this dialogue. So, well, actually, let me... Is there a thing to check to see if this is visible? It is visible, we can. Cool. That is an option. Let me go to blueprints. Where do I want to put this? I guess we'll put it in the VPC dialog. Create widget dialog, widget blueprint dialog. Promote the variable dialog widget ref. Cool. So, oh, also on begin play, we don't want this to, we'll add a screen or add a viewport. But then we will set visibility to collapsed immediately. Okay. And then I need to think about where I want to probably end here. At the end of at the very end of where is it? Actually, maybe it would be BPC dialog. We'll do blueprint dialog is visible. Yeah, we'll do an is visible here, and then we could just call our update dialog. So if it is not visible, we will. The smooth animation sometimes makes it more friendly to player, but you make horror game on mouse hover, add some sound and chup chup. Yeah, we'll see how it is. We may add an animation. It could be useful. I know in a lot of games that I've played that have those kind of animations, it's pretty nice, pretty useful. If it is not visible, we want to set visibility to we'll do visible for now. Yeah, visible. If it is visible, we will just do this. And then also we'll plug this guy back here. Yeah, I need to get some button sounds as well for the hovered and unhovered. So for now, we'll do this, and then we will, at the end of opening scene, do we have a reference to our player in here? We do. So at the very, very, very end, we will set timer by event, custom event. This will be start dialog, and we'll time it to, I don't know, 5 seconds, 3 seconds after this. What, timer? Yeah, man, timer. Good old timer. And then right here we will get, did the music stop? And YouTube playlists keep breaking, man. Cool. Run? Run? Why run, man? Alright, so we'll get player ref. Oh no, we don't want to set it. We will get it. And we'll get dialogue. BBC dialogue. And we will get dialogue. Get dialogue widget ref. And off of this, we will update dialogue. Message. Dialogue row. make data table row handle. Data table will be dialog. And row name. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I wish I could actually get dialog. It's not get dialog info. What is it? What did I name it? Get dialog info. Oh, it's right here. Ah, lame. Well, in that case, what I can do is I can make the... Let's make a variable in here called dialog row. And we will get data table row handle. And we will set... We'll also set this. Right here. And then dialog row, we'll make this default to dialog data table. And then widget blueprint, or no, over here. In dialog row, we will, from here, get dialog row. Looks like I'm still gonna have to set it. Let's see. Dialog row. What do we get on this? Yeah, we still get a make. Okay. That doesn't change much, I guess. I found some nice graphics menu sample on Fab that can help in the future. Check it out later. Can save you a couple of minutes. Maybe? Let's see it. Simple graphics menu. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That looks pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, I don't mind making a graphics menu myself though. Doesn't take too long. But hell yeah. Ben might want it. Ben says fuck making settings menu. That's what he told me. Alright, so make data table row. So row name. We're gonna have to go hunt down the damn row name. DT dialog. I wish I could. I want a drop down for row name. That's what I want. Cause like right here, it gives me a drop down. But if I pull it from here, it does not. Dialog row. Lame. Super duper lame. So let me go find my damn data table. This one. Copy. There's gotta be an easier way of doing that. I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, whoops. I just copied that. Copy. I copied everything. That's not what I wanted. Copy. Okay, let's see if that works. Click the key, click, click. Doesn't look like it did. Let's see. So let's look in widget blueprint dialog. Update. Oh, we need to. Let me see. Update dialog. Update dialog widget. Let's watch this. Oh, you know what? It's not gonna call that because I am right here, or where is it? Right here. I am doing this from here when I should be doing it from here. Let's see. Okay, that fired off, but it did not go visible. So let's see why not. And the widget. So play. We'll watch this. And it never fire off here, but it's definitely firing off here. Dialog row by default is none. Let me set it to that at first, maybe. We'll check this. Make sure it's saying row found. Okay, it definitely said row found. So let's look back at this. Oh, wait a second. Oh, we're not calling this, that's why. Update dialog UI. Update dialog UI. Okay, now we'll play. And we'll watch it. Click, click, click. Cool, it does work. But text is too big and not in a good spot. But it is working. So that's a good start. So that's a decent place to call it today. Pretty tired, so we'll go ahead and start trying to get ready for bed here in a moment. Yeah, it's about bedtime. So let's see. Alright, so yeah, we'll call it here. Thanks for your time. Yeah, no problem, man. Definitely always fun to hang out. do a little bit of streaming. I appreciate you hanging out, man. Raidco, you won't? Hell no, I won't. You don't do that, man. It's a no-no. Makes you look like a jackass. Alright, so yeah, we'll call it here. I may or may not be back on tomorrow. So, we'll see. You are, though, it's okay? Nah, man. Nah. But, yeah, I appreciate everyone for hanging out. And I'll see y'all on the next one.